Good morning, spiritual superstar. I am Nicole, and welcome to our daily spiritual guidance. So let's take a deep breath in and raise our vibration. And blow it out. Divine Source, thank you so much. Thank you so much for blessing us with our spiritual guidance for today. Heavenly angels, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Divine Spirit Guides. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mother Earth, thank you so much. Divine ancestors, thank you so much. You never know what's underneath. You know, when we show what we have, that intellectual outer shell, that human shell, and what's inside is our spirit. What's inside is our feelings, our emotions. And I feel like this is saying, sometimes we don't show that side of us, and it's time. Venus is moving into Cancer energy, and we're going to feel that beautiful energy. We're feeling it already. This is family. This is nurturing. This is get in touch with your feelings energy. And so part of you, us, we're outside facing the world circumstances. But what's hidden below the surface, we don't show all the time. And that's very much our moon energy. So if you don't know what your moon sign is, I recommend cafeastrology.com. Her name is Annie. And I've been looking at her site for years now. I mean, for years and years. It could be 10 years now. But she gives a birth natal chart for free. And it's very detailed, where you can really plug in your date of birth. And if you don't know your date of birth or the time of your birth, you can put in a default, I believe, of 12 p.m. and still be able to get a very accurate reading. So just play around with it. I've always advised also to pray, and meditate on the day that, or the time that you were born, or even the day that you were born, and that information will come to you. And plug it in, because Divine Source is always listening. Always listening. Because there's a lot of people that don't know their date of birth or time of birth. Wow, I think we just saw this. Events of fire. So we did just see this, I believe, yesterday. So we're still honoring our sacral chakra here. Events moving very fast. With the 8 of fire, this is passionate. This is things coming full circle in our life. This is starting to see the fruits of our labor after the new moon, which is so appropriate because our new moon was on the 23rd. Today is the 27th. That's 5. Is it 5? Wait a minute. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4 days later. And the new moon energy begins a couple days before we start feeling it a lot. A couple days before. So I'm going to go 21. So 22. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 days. Some of us feel it even stronger before. But this is that energy. You see how things are taking off? You see those wisps of energy just being left in their wake? Well, all of our chakras here are going to be ignited. But the point is, and this is our... Yeah, they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not all. Our intuition, our foundation, our heart chakra, listening to the wisdom. I don't see our throat chakra, and you know what I'm seeing is that we're standing in our truth. This is our throat chakra, the blue, but we're standing grounded. And when our throat chakra is engaged like this, this is stability. This is speaking how you feel. So we're speaking what's submerged, what's down here, which, some of us, we hear You know, Mercury is definitely active right now. Mercury is in Virgo, which is a very, on the outward appearance, can appear to be cold, can appear to be unemotional. So, honey, this is a time for us to show it. Show this fire. What are we passionate about? What are you emotionally charged up about? And to really express that, you know, bleed from your heart kind of energy to really show how you feel about whoever that person is or about the way things are, your job, your career. You know, really passionate about children that don't have a family. You know, I'm very passionate about women that have grown up abused or neglected, rejected or abandoned, and are facing these issues as an adult. I'm very passionate about love, those kinds of things. I'm very passionate and intense about spirituality and about helping as many souls as I can. This is that type of energy where we're standing in our truth, and this is a channel. Right in the middle, we're standing right in the middle of the best of both worlds, and we've come from some really rocky energy back here. So there was some truth that surfaced. And I feel this is a castle. I feel like this is very much coming from our home, our foundation, where there was some, we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. And you've got the new moon behind us. So this is now we're coming forward, which is around this time, days after we felt the fullness of the new moon. But the waters are calm here. And look at how elaborate, you know, our existence is, just blossoming, coming into our own, becoming that butterfly. Huge, huge, huge energy of our sacral chakra, which means we are mastering our emotions now. Now we're letting things sit with us more, really figuring out how we feel, and letting that energy really be the platform of how we show it and speak it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, if that's not the truth. This is renewal. This is life review. And we've got Archangel Jeremiah, who is the angel of vision. And we've got 20 here, which is togetherness, unity. And that God is really guiding our pathway there with 0, Alpha and Omega. So here's some more confirmation that we've come a long way. We don't have to go back to that place of that rough water here. Now we can turn around and face it. We can face what we've been feeling inside, which we haven't been showing, the inside of who we are, our feelings, our emotions. And now today we can face it. We can say, this is how I feel. This is what I've been holding inside. Excuse me. And I'm going to let that ice melt away because the fire in my heart is burning for this person or towards this thing that I'm seeking out. I want my life mission. I want to be able to serve in a different capacity, and I'm passionate about it. And honoring our spiritual sight with the angel of vision. So this is a difference between, and look at, still in the middle, best of both worlds. Higher consciousness, conscious, human, spirit. In calm waters, family-oriented, togetherness, peace, family, right? We're coming from stepping outside of your comfort zone in order to make it to that beautiful, placid water of tranquility, the serenity, the pampering, the self-approval, and being appreciated. This is beautiful. Yeah, favorable assessment of the facts. So like here, we already came up with, we came into this information from, I feel, the Capricorn full moon from earlier this month, which was around the 8th and 9th. And then having to take this time, next couple of weeks, of the week of the 9th, the 16th, of having to go through those rough waters and really figuring out some things. But now, turning it around today, honoring what's submerged, what's within us, facing it, which is facing our darkest fear, facing that shadowy side of who we are, supported, allowing ourselves to be supported. We're standing in this energy that's melted our hearts. We're standing in it. We're in touch with our feelings today, in touch with our emotions today, passionate, showing it, and asking Archangel Jeremiah, how do we change going forward? Let's pull one more. Heavenly angels, thank you so much. How do we change going forward? How do we change? It's time to move in a new direction. We feel it. We might be a little nervous. Ooh! A little afraid. But it's time. Look at this. The towers have come down. We've got the angel of joy, fulfillment, life mission here to give us love, to give us joy, to give us happiness. And we've got the moon as confirmation that this was the turning point. The Leo new moon, which is a prelude to the solar eclipse. And we've got 18 here. Again, a new path, right? What does that say? Time to move in a new direction, right? And we've got 20. If you go to NecoleXO.com, you'll see the spiritual meaning to the number 20. And I'll tell you that it is about unity, togetherness, and accepting that help and support from earth angels as well as within the spirit realm. Because people are going to come to us today and support us. We have to allow our feelings and our emotions to show, to receive it, not to be cold, not to think about it. Because Mercury is doing her thing. So, and I say her because I have strong Mercury in me, and I feel like she's a shady woman when she goes retrograde, and she's preparing to go retrograde. She's got those thin eyes, you know, cutting, looking at you and feel like you've been cut. That's what I feel. But this is blessed. Still standing in the middle of the best of both worlds. Open with the Kali, very service oriented, ready to do it, ready to just help and just be loved and soft. And the keenness of a wolf, but the guarded energy, the reserved. Best of both worlds, the best of intellectual and emotional, spiritual and human. But both worlds collide. They come together. The towers come down. The energy from the full moon and the new moon. This is a time to rebuild. Today marks that day. The beautiful thing about this is what I'm feeling is that yesterday was the last day for us to really pull from the new moon. So this is the day where we're getting it kicked off. It's getting started today. And this is the time where you want to pour out that energy into this new beginning. Really, really pour your energy into this new path, this new direction that you poured your soul in towards the full moon. You worked with Archangel Haniel. Now she governs the moon. She's telling you that I'm here for you. I'm working behind the scenes for you. So you got to do it on your end. We've got to help Divine Source on our end for God to help us. We've got to put it into action now. These are those steps. It's not going to be easy all the time. But what is easy that you've obtained? That, you know, all the things that we've obtained that mean something to us were hard to get, right? Were hard to work for, but we worked for it. We wanted it. So we had to change. We had to make some changes there to get it. Whether it be a job, a lover, husband, wife, home, life mission, soul purpose, family, self-development, self-respect, appreciation, all of that. Accomplishment, victory and winning sports, whatever it was, but these two towers are coming down so that we can be reborn, so that we can build it back up. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. May we have one more? So take that time, you know, sit with the energy before you react. React with your heart. Be heart-centered, heart-focused. You know what? And I don't feel that one. I do feel our John Holland deck, which I love. I studied with him for a little while, and I love him. This is his Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and I really love his energy. Thank you so much. Because I just heard be heart-centered, so we're going to ask for his energy to be shown. And I feel like 3. I just see the number 3, so we're going to do that. And, oh, good. You got to be kidding me. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Do you hear me? Lord have mercy. This would be the Devil card in traditional tarot, and this is definitely the towers coming down to be rebuilt. This is coming down, coming into your own, making sure this new direction, you own it. Listening to the wisdom of your heart, your emotions. You are going in a karmically driven path. It's a new beginning. Look at the spiritual meaning to the number 15, 18, 20. The number 9, the number 2, and the number 6, and the number 0, and the number 1 at NecoleXO.com. Reducing this down to 6, honey, this is Venus. This is love and money. This is a renewal in your finances, your life mission, and in your love life. No matter what your relationship status is. So when you see this, you are in control of making this new path yours, making your life the way you want it, getting that love, going in the direction of your life mission, moving with integrity, but moving with passion. And this is you own it. Thank you so much. And also with the number 9 here, and see that releasing fears that hold you back. Absolutely. Mastering transformation. See, as we renew, as we review, we assess how far we've come, where we're coming from, where we're going, what it took to get at the point in which we are right now, what still needs to go away, what we have dropped away from, what we've moved past, what we've allowed to just be gone, who we've released. All of that is in our eyeballs right now. And so as you go like this, you push it to the side. Archangel Haniel is like, what do you need? Come on out. Past your fears. They're not going to hold you back anymore. I've got you. Our spirit is like, I'm ready. So she's like, I know that you're receiving. She's in giving mode. We're receiving. But on the human side, she's like this. Just come to me. Just trust me. So when you reduce it down from 18 to 9, that is a karmic ending. That's a tower coming down to it for a new one to come back up. Not in the same way, not in the same energy. When it tears down, it moves space. Because once it goes down, you have opened space for new to grow. Thank you so much. When a perennial plant is hibernating in the wintertime, perennial means it comes back every year. So when a perennial plant hibernates in the wintertime, comes back up, they come up in different places. They can come up, it can be here first, and it comes up right over here. It goes back down for the winter, comes back up a little bit over here, but in the same vicinity. So the theme is going to be real and repeating itself, synchronistic. And when I say real, it's going to be touching your heart and soul in the same way, but you're going to see how you're changing. Today is a new day. It's also self-discovery with 9 here. New beginning with the number 1. New day, new beginning, new dawn, new way of doing things, new road, new path, new direction. And you have that clarity. Wisdom of your heart. Look at that. Transformation of your heart. And you're speaking. This is the truth. You know what it is. Clarity of what you believe in. Motivated by this new direction. Mastering your emotions. Mastering your ability to let go of things that you don't need in your life. No longer serve you. Some of the stuff never has. Some people never have. Letting go of. Physical attraction to receive spiritual emotional attraction, which are two different things. But moving heart-centeredly today is the way, and I feel it so strong. I feel a rise. Thank you so much. So that's, here's why we're standing in our truth. Remember, we're standing in our throat chakra here. That's why we don't see the throat chakra as an orb, because we're standing still in it. It's not moving all over the place like every other energy we've got going on. That's radiating like fireworks beneath us that we're not showing everybody. But now, once we let it sit with us, we can show it. We can show our softer side. We can show our divine feminine. Whether you're male or female, we've all got that polar opposite within us. That's one thing that I truly want everybody to understand. We've got the divine feminine and divine masculine within each and every one of us. So having that transformational energy, mastering the changes that we want to happen come from within, and having that truth of our freedom of expression and just being able to be okay with how you feel and speaking it, expressing it, body language, eye contact, and speaking just from your heart and soul is standing in your truth. This is how I feel. And speaking it. Thank you so much. May we have one more. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is such a beautiful day. Let me tell you. What a daily spiritual guidance. And I'm going to put this on both of our channels. Oh my gosh. And please like our other channel, Daily Spiritual Guidance, because it was getting a little convoluted. So we opened up two channels. I opened up two channels. So now we know we're going in the right direction. Honor your vision. Daydream. Oh my gosh. Daydreaming is such a beautiful thing because you're becoming wrapped inside of your vision for manifesting. When you do that, you're open to the most positive outcome. And with 7, the spiritual meaning to the number 7, please go to NecoleXO.com. You've got a video there for you to watch. And you've got full detail on it. Please go to it. You will not be sad that you did. You will be so happy you did. Because the number 7 is very special, knowing that you're going in a new direction. And see, there's nothing there to obstruct your vision. Why? Because you have clarity today. And you're heart-centered in what your truth is. Clarity. Nothing is stopping you. Therefore, you can manifest the outcome. Visualize it, act on it. See it, move in that direction. Physically, spiritual, and physical. This is beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day for us to really act on. Move in our direction. You know what? And I'm going to pull 3 from, I just heard 4, so I'm going to pull 4. That Spirit is going to show us about our love relationships, our love, our personal relationship, whether we're coupled up or single. I'm going to pull one for us. I'm going to pull one for the other person. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 for each. Thank you so much. And remember, you're mastering the outcome. You have decided that, you know what? I'm not going to be controlled by my emotions. I'm going to master my emotions, and I'm going to be led in the right way. I'm going to be led. Okay? Thank you so much. I have clarity. All right, there's our first two. Trusting your feelings, slowing down and just enjoying. I think it's this one, I feel that. Changing your perspective, all right. All right, there's our fourth one. Okay, and the other person. What they might be going through, what they're feeling. Heavenly angels, thank you so much. Oh, I just heard pick the first top four. All right. Okay. So for many of us, you know, we're being told to change our perspective. We're in the middle of a spiritual awakening. And be aware that you're not alone. You're not a one woman or one man island. Cry out to God to show you the next way. Our angels are sent by the Most High to hug us, to love us through each moment. So when you feel like breaking down and you feel like you're unable to master your emotions today and transform, you can. And just call on the Most High, okay? Because you're changing your perspective. Your glass is no longer half empty, it's half full. And a spiritual awakening is occurring in your life. And you already know you've been receiving all of these beautiful messages of enlightenment. And so Spirit is encouraging you to no complaining. Today, see the blessing in each moment and just acknowledge it as such. Because we've got support in the spirit realm. Remember with 20, we've got that angelic support coming at us from all angles. So slow down. If you're coupled up, spend time with that loved one, whether it is on the phone, Skype, video, you know, face chat or anything like that, or in person, whatever you have to do, and have that moment. And if you are single, definitely slow down, enjoy each moment as it comes. Either way, spend quality time together, alone, reflect, because remember, you're never really alone. Totally. You're never really alone. But listen to your body, because your body might have been giving you ailments, migraines, some type of tension, muscle spasms, knots in your neck, things like that, shoulders. So just slow down and breathe. Just reflect. And just, again, have that renewal. Remember, you're looking at how far you've come. And trusting your feelings on where you have to go. It doesn't have to be very easy all the time. Sometimes it's going to be difficult for you to achieve that which you are gaining mastery over. And you, again, been receiving unquestionable signs. It may frighten you, but Spirit is guiding you towards happiness. So honor your intuition. So your other person, your other half, if you reunited with them or not, if you know who they are physically or in this fourth dimension or fourth density, or even in the part in the fifth, I feel, they are family oriented and they're being prepared for the reunion, for your reunion to occur. So yes, family is in your future. That is what this other person is thinking of. If you are coupled up, this is what they're feeling. They are really feeling the energy of togetherness and keeping your family together. They may not know how to do it because they have to honor their needs first. They're trying to self-love. They're trying to go into a self-development type of healing. They've got to put themselves first in positive ways. They may not know how to do that. Just trying to find that balance, you know, in family, whether you are physically a family now or whether you are reuniting in the future, whether you have just broken up. That person really has to self-love right now. They may have, you know, been taking care of the family so much, so very openly and very obviously, you know, many of you are understanding that this is, the other person is a man, is the father figure, even to more divine masculine, even if they're physically woman, or, you know, a woman in this lifetime, but they may be the disciplinarian. And so they may be trying to get it together where they are trying to understand, how do they honor their own needs? How do they still look out for the kids and be that role model? And so give them time to do that also. But if you don't have children yet, this person that you are with is considering that. And you know, the beautiful thing about it, even if they're like, you know, I can't give you what you need right now. If you want children, you want family, and they're saying, well, I can't give you what you need right now, it's because they have to work on what they need first. But they are considering it. And so that's a beautiful thing, because for anyone to stop and to consider what your needs are is big. You know, so being able to appreciate that is huge. But this other person has to also understand their role as the advocate for children, for their children, for your children. Can they be a good father? Can they be a good disciplinarian role? Can they be there and help raise the kids? You know, is this something that they really want? They have to really find that balance. But to know that this is what they're considering is beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in for our daily spiritual guidance. You can find daily spiritual guidance on our other channel at Daily Spiritual Guidance, and you can find weekly and monthly spiritual guidance at Spiritual Guidance from Necole XO. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and comment. Oh, I just love today's energy. It's very, you know what I'm hearing? Bubbles. I'm hearing bubbles go off. Thank you so much. And it's just beautiful, like the pop, pop, pop. So whatever that means to anybody, just definitely share. What I feel it means to me are little treasures of the moments that I can embrace, of self-discovery. That's what I'm feeling for me. So go on out there and enjoy your day. Rock it out, and I will see you tomorrow. If you're seeing this on Spiritual Guidance from Necole XO, then please go to the Daily Spiritual Guidance. And if you just search on YouTube, you'll find Daily Spiritual Guidance. If you search that, I'll come up. And I will put the link down below in the show more or the description box as well. And thank you so much for requesting that I come over on a daily basis. Love you guys. Rock it out. And I will see you tomorrow.